What's up, guys? Welcome to the Creatives Corner. This is where I get creatives to come and hang out with me in the corner, and we just talk about whatever. Talk shit, talk good, talk bad, just talk about our life. You feel me? And today we have our special guest, Elise. How are you today?
Hi, I'm amazing.
That's all. Thank you
How are
so
you?
much for coming. I'm good. Thank you for asking.
Thank you for having me.
I'm
This
so happy
set
you're
is
here.
literally what show dreams are made of.
I
Like,
appreciate that for real. It
literally.
means a
So
lot.
I am like, I could sit here all night. It's so cozy
That's
and
awesome.
and perfect. So creative is your specialty, I assume.
Yes, that's right. Thank you. Well, yeah, I definitely put a lot of work into it. My buddy Smooth, he definitely helped like with the idea of like just use this awesome corner that you have. So I was like, you know what, you're right. So yeah, that
Wow.
came to life. Thank God.
Smooth is also that creative, and we definitely have played with a lot of sets, and you guys, you got it. You got it right
Yes.
here. Amazing.
Thank you.
Love
So
it.
sorry, had to wet my palate. So Elise, what makes you a creative? Like what part of the creative world are you in?
I would say that everyone has their spot in the industry, right? In creativity,
Mm-hmm.
whether it be talking to people.
Yeah.
That's, I would say, mine. I love to socialize and talk to people and get to know them.
Okay.
And I can see from what I know, and I don't know anything about you, and we're going to find out. But what I can see is that you have production on lock. I do know you're from the East Coast originally, and I do know that you lived in New York, and that
Ooh,
actually,
you were
you
close.
did live in New York, right?
No, I'm from the Midwest, lived in Chicago. My wife is from New York,
Okay, but you
but she
had to
had
do
one of
some type of
us.
industry stuff there.
Yeah, yeah,
You've been to New York City.
yeah, I
Yeah,
have.
you've definitely dabbled. You could tell.
Yeah.
But there, I want to know how this creativity started,
Ooh, good
honestly.
question. So it's funny because like when I was a kid, I was always playing with cameras. My mom always bought like the disposable cameras, and I was the one using up all the film. I'd never let her like get to use it, and she would get mad at me. She's like, "Why are you always taking all the pictures?" I'm like, "Because it's fun, mama." And I started doing that. That was like I think the youngest I can remember was like 7 or 8 years old, like playing with cameras. And then she had like the old camcorders, so I would play with those. And then going to like fast forwarding to high school, I went into a graphic design class, and we were playing with cameras there. Then I went to college for graphic and web design,
Okay.
but they made me take a course for photo and video. And I'm like, this is way better than coding websites. And I'm
Hmm.
like, then it all like clicked, like, wait, I've been loving cameras since I was a kid. So after that, I quit the web design course, did all photo video, and just been doing that ever. Oh man, sorry.
Wow. No,
Just
you're
been doing
good.
that since like I bought my first camera in 2011.
Oh, wow.
So since then, I've just been going hard.
Incredible. So wait, when you were a little boy, you just picked up your those disposable cameras and you were just taking pictures of everything,
Everything,
people.
people,
That's really fascinating
friends.
to me because I think that that's where we need to look at our inner child and
Exactly.
what we wanted to be as a little kid. It really,
That's so
So did
true.
you, your dream job was to take photos or be a photographer or like when you were,
My dream job was, you know what? I don't think I had one besides like playing in the NBA because I
Mhm,
played a lot of basketball growing up.
mhm.
But other than that, I didn't really have a plan B until I figured out I love cameras.
So when you were a little kid and they would say, "What do you want to be when you grew up?" Like, what
Yeah,
would you
I think
say?
I probably put like doctor or firefighter or something. Definitely not doctor. I'm not. Let me not lie, but firefighter or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, just like following everybody else because
Okay.
I didn't know because I was like fifth grade, I think, when they asked us.
I see.
But yeah, I've been loving cameras. I can't get away from them. They're like everywhere now. So, they're in our phones. They're in our freaking. They're damn near in our ID. Like, you know what I mean? They're
It's the
just
camera takeover.
yeah.
It really is.
Like you
Wow.
look up, if you go out somewhere, you look to the right. There's a camera watching you. Like they're everywhere.
Absolutely.
So
So you're in the right space because
absolutely,
these cameras make the world go around now
exactly, and
in
that's the
every
thing.
industry, right?
Exactly, because like when I was in Chicago, um, I wasn't really getting as much stuff as I am here because LA is like the place for
It's the
that.
Mecca.
Yeah,
Absolutely. LA is the Mecca of the entertainment industry, and all
yeah,
the creatives come here.
exactly.
Well,
That's why you're here.
you're in
That's
the
why
right
we're
space.
here.
This is
Exactly.
great. Well, welcome. I guess you would say you're relatively new, like the past
Yes, I've been here
year.
2 years.
Okay.
Yeah. How about you?
Wow. Well, on and off for over a decade, actually, but
Okay.
solid after COVID. Then I came back,
Oh, okay. Okay. What
but
made you
originally from the
first
East
move here?
Coast. I have dreamed about living in LA, Los Angeles since I was a little girl.
Yeah.
It was a dream to be the actress and to be on when I was in elementary school. I would definitely always wanted to come here. And so it was
Okay.
never a doubt in my mind. It was never like, just following anyone. This was in my heart. Nobody had to
Yeah.
tell me about it. But I would dress up, do my book report dressing up like an actress, and then
Yeah.
rehearse lines in the movie. And yeah, like Chicago, Pennsylvania, where I'm from, they have it in New York and here in
Hmm.
LA. And so
Gotcha.
that's where, when you have a dream, you got to go get it. And I would tell anyone that. But this is really the mecca of all those creative
That's
people.
true. That's what it's funny because like a lot of people will like they want to do like what we're doing, but they're in cities where it's not gonna happen where they're at. And like I try to tell people, you gotta go live where that dream is sometimes. Sometimes you gotta up and move
Mhm.
to where that dream is actually gonna happen. So I mean it's definitely a risk to take, but
Mhm.
it's always you only live one time, right? We
Just
gotta
one
take the
time.
risk.
We only live one time. You have to go for it.
Yes,
Absolutely. I do think that in the creative space, though, now you could kind of do things from anywhere. I mean,
yeah,
before you had to walk into the audition,
true,
the
true.
cameraman had to be there. It is a little different now.
Yeah,
You can kind of be anywhere, and we don't know where this set is.
that's true.
But this, to me, it looks like top notch, and I do like know it's New York or LA set.
That's right.
So
That's
that's
right.
great that you are really living in your full purpose and living
Yes.
it to the max. I love
Thank you.
that. And I think
Thank you
that's,
so much.
yeah, kudos to you.
You're awesome. She's dope. I like her already. You're dope. So like, so you're an actress then, right?
Yes.
Okay. So how did you know that you were an actress? Like, did you know as a kid
So,
or?
yeah, so that's why I would say, like, when I was a kid, I would dress up as Jackie Kennedy to do a book report, but I wanted to dress up and put on the show for the audience. And
Okay.
my, like, birthday parties, a lot of kids just want to open their presents or they want to
Yeah.
play games with I actually was hosting the bingo game. Like
Oh,
I
that's
was hosting, I
awesome.
was up there reading the like
That's
B5, like I had the microphone and
damn. What age was that?
so yeah, just as long as I can remember,
Yeah.
I wasn't fascinated by the presents. I was fascinated by hosting.
That's
And
awesome.
so that's, I'm living my dream too and I'm super grateful and yeah, so and then it just kind of, obviously you can't host as a kid.
Right.
And I think acting in Pennsylvania, it was a little far, so I started going to like a modeling school and then got into New York City and started
Okay.
getting into the film and TV industry.
Okay.
So yeah, that's
Nice.
kind of how
What have
mine
you
started.
hosted as of recently?
So I was gonna say the studio is called the Golden Rose Studio.
Yes.
Am I right?
That's
And I
right.
see all these golden roses.
That's right.
I don't know if you know, I was seen on The Bachelor.
Oh,
And
okay.
so I've been on TV, that's ABC television. So a lot of people recognize me from The Bachelor and Bachelor in Paradise.
Nice.
But it was
Oh,
just
you weren't
funny.
hosting it though. You were like,
No,
you're one of the contestants?
yes, I was one of the contestants. But
Nice.
it's funny because, like, just all these little things that click, like when it's like, I know that it's from God and you're in the right place when you see little things like that. It's like a little reminder, like Golden Rose Studio and this perfect set. It's like all your dreams could come true, and you just need to go for it and put
That's
yourself
right.
out there. And even when you're scared, you still have to go for it because you will
Absolutely.
get blessed, literally, and be in the perfect place.
That's awesome. So how was it? What was it like being on The Bachelor?
It was crazy. It was
Yeah.
totally crazy, but it was outside of the box experience. I loved it. My mom actually wrote the letter for me when she got sick, and then I submitted her letter after she passed away. So it
Oh
was
man,
her
I'm sorry to hear that.
dream. Well, she's my angel, ultimate angel.
That's good.
And those little things remind me, like,
Yes.
you're in the right place, you're doing the right thing. And she would
Absolutely.
love this set. Ever since I was a little girl, she had a camera. And my sister was like doing cartwheels. I was like there, like ready to take the Christmas photo. And my mom was just like always taking pictures, and my dad had the video camera. You said you had like the camera or
Yes.
the video camera. We had like books and books and books of albums.
Wow.
So like photography, she took some photography classes. So it was so this is in the genes and
Yes.
definitely part of the plan.
That's
That
awesome.
every Christmas we get set up how to take the photo, get a smile here, do this. It's like so funny.
Did you ever get like sick of it or you loved it?
I don't think I got sick of it. No, my sister was like doing cartwheels. Like we knew she was like not about sitting there posing for the picture. Now she loves those videos. Like
That's
she
good.
was annoyed at the time, but
Yeah.
now she has her own daughter in Chicago actually, and she loves watching them because it's just something that if you're not interested, that's probably annoying to sit there, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a treasure. So what you do is really a treasure.
Yeah, I agree. Because even like, I asked my mom, like, Mom, where's my baby photos? Like, I want to see me younger. We
Mhm.
have any photo or video or anything? She doesn't know where it's at, and it's partially because we moved a lot too. So like moving a lot, you're losing things along the way.
Yep.
Some things are in storage. You forget where it's at,
Yes.
and you're trying to declutter as well. So we lost a lot of things as well. But like that also plays in my head. Like I got to get as many photos and videos of like my kids,
Mhm.
like catch just memories, because
Yes.
I don't have albums anymore,
Right.
but I have hard drives.
Absolutely.
So one day I'm gonna just plug it in, get all the kids together. I'll be like, I don't know, 70 years old or something. We'll just watch old videos.
Yeah, but your old videos will look like this,
Yeah,
crisp and perfect. So, I mean, that's awesome.
yeah,
Your kids are going to be very happy that they have this to remember, for sure.
yeah. I'm excited to see what the future holds with that stuff.
What would your ultimate dream be for this business? And I would say, you could tell me more about what can go on here at this creative space, but
Yeah.
I know that you're just creative with cameras, but what would your ultimate dream be for this creative space or for you individually?
So my ultimate dream would be one for this place to like run on its own. So like I can hire people to, help people come in, get them all set up, all that, and then also to have more spaces within the area. So just because I definitely want to expand and maybe even have some back home in Chicago. You know what I mean? Just so people can still create, but like with a little bit of our touch to it.
Mhm.
So it's like a little, a little branch of, oh, we're still shooting in Remy and Laurel's area, even though they're not here, but this is still their space, their touch, their vibe. We want to go there.
Mhm.
So that's definitely one of the goals.
Awesome. Well, I can definitely help you. I definitely know
Sweet.
the most amazing creative people in all of those industries, from styling to hair and makeup to
Yes.
videography, but you have that. But I mean, like you said, you're going to need other people to branch out.
Yes.
So it's all good, and it all comes together. Everybody's separate talents come together to make these amazing
Big time.
masterpieces.
Big
And
time.
really, the ultimate dream for me is to take that creativity that we've all been blessed with separately and help other people through the
Yes.
screen,
Yes.
because a lot of people want to look at it like we all have cameras and it's taking over, but if you look at it in a positive way to help us, then it doesn't have to be like that,
That's
right?
true. I agree. I definitely need a stylist. So
Okay, got you. I have a few.
yes, please hook me up. I
I
need
got
to
you.
look at me right here. Well, this is for we're doing a little film later. That's why I'm just like this.
Yeah, and it's like almost fireplace vibe, so you
True.
can
We're at
you can be chilling.
actually we're at my house. This is the fireplace. Yeah. That's what yep, you're right.
That's what you go for. You're
She
about
came
to
over.
open your Christmas presents, and I'm going out for Christmas Eve dinner.
That's right. Hey, look, she's right though.
No, you could have anything, and that's cool that it shows that
Yeah,
that you
that's
can
another
create
thing.
any space.
Exactly. We could just
Amazing.
create because we're creatives. So we can make anything out of anything, which is one thing I love about what we do.
Is there anything that anyone's asked that you haven't been able to create?
Yes.
Okay. Certain
Like
things like you
like
put
the
a waterfall
water.
in here.
Exactly. We said that at the same time. When's your birthday?
I know. What did I tell you?
When's
Uh,
your birthday?
March.
Oh, okay. I'm October. I thought maybe we were the same sign, but we're
Oh
not.
no. Well, no, we don't have to be the same
Mark
sign,
is what,
but I
Pisces?
told you there's already synergies, and it's all, and Smooth and I have already experienced that many times.
Yeah.
But and yeah, things that he was saying, we so finished each other's sentences. But
That's
yeah, when you're
awesome.
on creative vibe and good energy wavelength,
Mm-hmm.
this is what happens.
That's good. Have you ever had to like turn down a role because of anything?
Oh, absolutely. I've
Yeah.
definitely turned down roles.
How come?
I would say I, oh, well, on The Bachelor, for example, and that's okay because everybody can have different, beliefs and what they stand for. But like you said, that photo, that video, that'll be there forever for your kids to see. So
Right.
whatever you want to put out there will always be out there.
That's true.
And I, by the grace of God, I've had, I would say, like, not, I don't like, knock on wood, I'm not superstitious, but however you want to say it,
Mm-hmm.
I have had a good head on my shoulders and I had a really good upbringing to know that I didn't want anything that I wouldn't want my daughter to see. I don't have a daughter, but one day I want to have children. And one day, if you put it out there on film, it's going to be there forever. So if I don't feel it's put representing me now also with AI and cameras, things could look a weird way anymore. So who knows? But I've turned down. I don't do anything like I'm gonna keep my clothes on.
Mm-hmm.
That's me. There's nothing wrong with. I'm not judging anybody else for doing that. It's just me and my morals and my beliefs. That's how I feel. But anyone could do whatever they want. No judgment.
That's good. That's good.
And so yeah, so I've definitely turned down things like that. I think my mom, going to New York City, she'd come with me. She's absolutely beautiful, and we definitely got like offered like mother-daughter Playboy, and it was like no
What?
way.
Your
Like yeah,
mom's hot like that?
she's an angel.
Are you guys
Yeah, she's
Italian?
stunning. Everyone thought she was Italian, but she's not. My dad is
Okay,
100%. So
gotcha.
yes,
So you are Italian. Okay,
yes.
good. I was getting some Italian
Well, the
vibes.
Chicago, yeah, Chicago has a really great network of Italians. Actually, a girl won Miss Italia that I did Miss Italia with, and she was from Chicago
Oh,
and had an
nice.
amazing Italian restaurant in Chicago.
I love Chicago.
Abruzzo's. Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm ready for the food.
Yes, exact. Yo, you eat Portillo's? Have you been there?
Yes,
Yup.
yes.
Portillo's. Do you have any other favorite like Chicago
Just the
places?
the deep dish. Like I don't know like the names like you
Yeah,
do,
there's
but
like Lou Malnati's, Giordano's. You
okay,
probably
you're
know
gonna
the
have to
name of
I'm
those.
gonna message you the stylist. You message me the
I
pizzas.
got you. I got you.
Awesome. I'm excited.
Um, so okay, wait, you just asked me something and I was gonna go back to it. What was it? Hold on.
I
It's
know
okay, I'm gonna
the
skip it.
train of thought got on pizza and
I know,
my head
right?
just went there
Now I'm
too.
just hungry.
Too bad there's not a stove in there. No, I'm
I
just
know,
kidding.
right? Okay, so
Oh yeah, we were saying about what we have if I turned down any roles. So yes,
yeah,
I
well,
turned
no,
down mother-daughter Playboy,
yes,
and I've turned down anything that was like, yeah, where
that's
I'd take
good.
off my
That's
clothes.
good. Put that foot down. Stand on business. That's good. Have they ever like because of that like treated you different,
Yes,
or they were mad at
absolutely.
you?
Absolutely. I definitely, the girl who did the photo, so on The Bachelor, when you tell the producers, well, you actually you tell more than the producers your life story
Mm.
because they interview you and they know everything about you. And when
Oh,
I told them, oh, I don't want to take off my clothes. I like being a teacher and well, coming with the cameras the next day. Oh, we're doing a photo shoot and you have to take off your clothes. I'm like, okay,
what?
I see what they're doing here.
Oh
So
my
they like those
God.
reactions for camera. But I get it. That's their industry, and I learned that. And so the girl who, the girl who became the Bachelorette, she took her clothes off for the photo shoot. She was a lawyer, but she did it. And hey, she became the Bachelorette. So
Are they still together?
no, she married somebody else. But, so I stuck to my morals and what I believe, and I don't regret that at all.
That's good.
So it doesn't matter, I've still had amazing opportunities just because I wasn't the Bachelorette, and you never know.
Exactly.
So yeah, that's just one example of, but that really doesn't deter me. It actually makes me stronger and it pushes me even harder. So
That's good. Is there like a dream role or dream job that you would want to do with what you're
yes,
doing?
yes. My
What would
dream
that be?
job would be, for example, to be Oprah,
Okay.
a network of shows that help people.
And handing out cars. You get a car, you get one.
Yeah, that'd be incredible, right? That's just a piece of it. But I mean, I really think just how many people she's impacted.
Yes.
When she talks to people, she really gets to a place where it's helping other people. It's helping the person she's interviewing, and she's also been an actress in movies too.
Yep.
So I love, and then she has a whole network of Soul, like Soul Sunday. That to me is the ultimate dream, is to really just help people through this industry that people could kind of go the other way with it and think kind of negative.
So
So
do you like already know the steps you got to take to get to that dream, or you just like figuring it out as
I
you
feel
go?
like I am. I feel like being out on, and I guess where could people watch this actually?
This will be on YouTube. There'll be clips of it on Instagram and TikTok, but the
Exactly.
full
So
video on
where are all
YouTube.
the kids? They're on their phones. That's
Right.
where they're watching. They're listening to what we're saying.
True.
And it might not be in the school setting, but they're learning from. So I
Yep.
am doing that, you know.
That's
So
right.
and maybe not that I own a network of shows, but
Not yet.
that's on the way
That's
too.
right.
Like
Not
look at
yet.
this set. This I mean, hello.
That's right.
So we have all the creatives. We're right there. The synergy's going, and I'm excited. So
Do you have any like YouTube shows or anything?
yes,
Or yeah?
yes, I have my own with which is the Elise Mosca show. So
Okay.
yeah. So like we said, traveling when you're in and out of storage, and
Yes.
just life. But hopefully now different tools to help me get that content out and really
That's
help
good.
people. So,
I'm
and
gonna
hopefully
definitely
meeting
check
you.
that out. I definitely gotta check out your show because like I just met her today and already like you're great. Good vibes, love it. I can only imagine how good your show is. So I'm
Thanks.
definitely gonna check that out.
Thank
Can I be
you.
on your show?
Yeah, absolutely. This is like it's like all part of it, right? Well, because reality TV, I also feel like it. I'm used to cameras when you wake up,
Yeah,
so it's all for me a show. Like not
that's
a show, but
crazy.
like it's like I'm. You know how I guess now that you've lived in LA for like 2 years, you have some like actresses that will come on their personality for the camera and then like they're off.
Yes.
And there's definitely a degree of that, but with reality stars, I think that's why industries that have products, they it's more relatable because
Hmm.
they don't really shut off. That's who they are, right? Either
Yeah.
they're villain or they're super positive like I was, and they.
Yeah.
So yeah,
What's it like waking up to cameras in your face? I can't imagine that. I would
yeah,
be
it's
so
crazy.
annoyed.
I
Like
mean,
I'll be like, oh shit, was I snoring? Like
yeah, it's crazy, but I mean, this is such a nice space because it's not so many people on those sets. There's so many people.
oh
There's
man.
you have the camera. The camera's always on you, and you have your mic on you all the time. And even like, I think even like in the bathroom, I think they had to put the camera on the or the microphone on the towel like I was wearing. I'm like, okay, this is really like, I mean, so if you could do that, you could, get
Oh
through anything
man.
really.
That is
Pretty
crazy.
invasive, but
So, like, how do you balance your personal life with your professional life?
balancing is a great, okay, so I think that Hollywood and has not always had the best reputation for, I don't know, the divorce rate or marriage. But I really want to kind of change that narrative. I am not married, but I do have really great friends in the industry in LA that have happy, healthy marriages. And that's what the kind of thing I want to put out, not the scandalous story that sells
Yeah,
magazines, right? So now we can be Oprah and put out the content that we want people to
that's
see
right.
because whatever we're watching, whatever we're eating, whatever we're in like consuming
Mm-hmm.
is what it's gonna be. So
Yep.
I think that I still work on it as far as balancing it, but just I guess knowing what your priorities are in life and then following that, and you have to ask yourself those questions each day, and you have to ask those questions not even each day, sometimes like by the hour.
Yeah.
You have to say, is this the right decision? Because things out here, since it's not snowing and it's always sunny, you could just go on a spiral where you're not really thinking,
True.
right? So you
True.
gotta, so to keep the balance, you just gotta take a deep breath, ask yourself, and really like focus on, is this what I want? And I do that kind of in the morning, say my goals for the day and like why, right? So that kind of
Gotcha.
keeps it the balancing act of family and yeah, personal life, I would
Okay.
say.
Nice. So, are you dating right now?
Yes, I'm dating, but I'm not married. Everybody will know when I'm married or engaged, but I am not.
Okay. So you got a boyfriend, you got a little boo thing?
Yeah,
Or you got a
you
couple? How
know.
many?
No,
No, I'm
no, no,
kidding.
no. No, you got to be, you got to keep it
So like when you date, do
selective.
you date one person or do you date a bunch of different people until you get that one person that
Yeah,
you want to keep pursuing?
I think after The Bachelor, I dated a lot, so I'm getting more one track, not minded, but
Yeah,
yeah, more on one track.
that's good.
Because to build something, I think in this day and age, everybody's like on to the next thing
Right.
because nobody's perfect, right? But you just have to remember what it is that you really want and in life, and I want kids. And, so if someone I was dating like isn't ready for kids or didn't want kids, like that was a way to be like, okay, we might have a lot of chemistry, but I got to move on from this.
Right, right.
Whereas before I might have been like, okay, you're fun. Let's do it. Like,
Yeah,
let's hang out. But it's not really like on that track.
that's
So
good.
that's, yeah.
Yeah, I was the same way when I mean I'm not dating anymore, but when I was like I only wanted to date one person, put all my attention towards that person. But yeah, nowadays it's like people have like three, four, or five different people. I'm like, how do you do it? I
I don't even
can't.
have time.
Yeah, like that's insane.
I know.
So yeah, the dating world I hear is trash in LA. I don't know, but it seems like you're good right now. So
Well, yeah, I mean, nothing is easy and everything has to be worked on,
yeah,
everything, right? So whether it be this creative space, you got to work on that, or
exactly.
your
Every day.
relationship, whatever you put your energy into is, that's what's going to pay off. So you have to realize what you're putting. So if you're out here putting energy into partying all the time,
Hmm.
that's what you're going to get.
That's
So you
true.
got to ask yourself, like, and just because the party's fun, like, is that what you want for your life? You know what I mean? So those are the types of things that you just have to reflect. And sometimes, like I said, sometimes it's real sunny out here and it's
Hmm.
fun and you don't want to, but I have, good mentors and people you check in with and make sure, like, okay, is this on the track, to just check in? Because
Yeah,
really it is. It's a fun city and you could get wrapped up. So you got to check in with yourself and
that's
check in with
true.
people that are good wisdom mentors.
Absolutely. Have you ever had a time where you just want to throw in the towel and just give up? And then like if you did, how did you get past that?
Throw in the towel and give up. No, I am probably like the wrong person to ask that to because I am like a very positive person and I really don't think even if in one person's eyes it's giving up,
Hmm.
I'm always like it's not. Like it's always no matter what you choose is the right decision. So if you're giving up, like in what form? Because if you are switching your priorities because you've achieved certain things to have other priorities in your life,
Yep.
I think that's okay and that's not giving up
Yeah, that makes
whatever
sense.
your dream is. So it depends what your dream is
Right.
and what you're going for. So I think you might switch gears and
Okay.
and that's okay too. And I think that the pressure of this day and age is something that people need to like give themselves more grace and see the things that they've, I guess I would say, achieved and like reflect on that and say, hey, yeah, I did launch my own show and that's great. And, so you gotta, I'm really like my harshest critic, but I will also like always, I'm very ambitious. Like I agree with you. You only live once.
Yeah,
So I do want to go for it all while I can.
absolutely.
And yeah, but it's okay too, to just to be.
Yeah, it kind of bugs me when I see people um always have an excuse for something, and I'm like, how do you expect to get anything
Mhm.
with all these excuses?
Mhm.
And it just, I don't know, it really just irks me. So,
Mhm.
like, I love when people like yourself are like very ambitious and like, there's no stopping me. I'm gonna do what I gotta do, and that's huge because that also, impacts everyone around you. And
Absolutely.
I only want to stay around those people because I've had people that, they had an excuse for literally everything,
Mm-hmm.
and then now they're out of my life. Like,
Right.
and I feel bad because some of them were my best friends, but
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I can't, I can't just, I
Mm-hmm.
can't. I gotta like do what I want to do,
Mm-hmm.
which is greater than where I am right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like I want to be better every day. I
Mm-hmm.
can't like just sit around and like just be complacent. Because there's people that like sit at home and watch YouTube videos all day, and they're like, "Oh, I wish I was doing that." So go do it.
Right.
Like you can do it.
Right.
And like you know those people that like, "Oh, I wish I hit the lottery," but they never play a lotto. Like they never buy a ticket.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on,
Yeah,
what?
I
You know what I
totally hear
mean?
you. But this
So
is the space for that to help those people that are
yes,
like wishing that they can do it and don't know how. And, you know, you could really help people and teach them essentially how to because
exactly,
they don't know how or they're not motivated and they need tools to help to be motivated.
exactly.
But yeah, that's good that you knew where you wanted to go in your life and you decided there's nothing wrong with those people. Absolutely, they can do what they want to do with their lives, but if it's holding you back, you know that for yourself.
Right.
And it does push you to be surrounded with people who are motivating it pushes you to get better and you learn from them and you creatively like switch creative juices or whatever
Yep.
creative networks and combine and that's really when I feel thriving and is when I'm living like my life to the fullest. So
That's good.
that's great that you're doing that, but those people that are in that bind, they're in the right place. They're hopefully watching it or, you know, will be past the show.
Yes. Yes. If you guys need any advice on like how to just keep going, how to move forward, let us know. Hit me up, hit up Elise,
Yes.
because I mean, you can already tell she's very positive. I love it. We need a lot more of that in this world. This world is crazy
Mm-hmm.
with negativity.
Mm-hmm.
It's like negativity is almost like praised. Like people love to see something
That's the
bad.
media. Exactly. That's why I'm excited to be with people in creative spaces that don't want to just sell,
Yeah,
they want to actually help people. And those are the type of creative spaces I want to be in. But they're going to be looking at the shiny object, so bring it to them,
it's true.
But yes, absolutely. I will tell you all the motivational tips in the world. And it is not easy just because, you know, I am positive. I still have to work on it daily. I work out daily
Hmm.
and there's definitely moments we're all human, right?
Yeah,
But there's definitely ways to pull yourself out of those dark places and that's why I know I'm living in my purpose doing this.
hmm,
So,
that's awesome.
yeah, thanks for seeing that.
Of course. Thanks for doing that. Thanks for being that. That's awesome.
Thanks.
Okay, we're gonna do a little quick dive in your Instagram real quick if you're okay
Okay.
with
Yeah,
that.
absolutely.
All right, so by the way, give her a follow. There's her page. Okay,
Oh,
so
nice.
I'm going to click on something and then just have you
Oh,
talk
that's
about it.
funny. That's
Oh, is this your
cool.
show?
No,
Oh,
but
never
that's
mind.
actually another show. No, no, no. The one that says my name in the top.
This one here? Nice. Okay, so the music is playing, so we'll let that play. But actually, let me pause the music. Boom, there you go. Give me a little breakdown about this day and this production here. This looks pretty cool.
Oh, wow. This day was honestly one of the most incredible days of my life. Oh, I was just when you are excited about something and you do something that you know you want to do,
Yeah.
it just spirals like a snowball. Like the energy, I couldn't even tell you how I didn't know what those people were gonna say, but it was like God put them right in the right seat every single interview, and I can't wait till I release all of those because they were so good and on point with what I believe and giving tools about how to stay focused and how to move on and how to get up from and put like if there's pain, put purpose to it and move on. Like, and they had all different ways, from if they were single or married or business or what have you. And that was just really one of the most incredible days of my life, honestly.
So that is your show, huh?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh man. Yeah,
Yes.
I want to be on there, please. Book me up.
Amazing. Yes.
That is awesome. Do you model as well?
Yes. I definitely have modeled and
Okay, because I'm
yeah.
seeing. Is it? Oh wait, no. Hold on.
No, that's just,
Is
yeah.
this here? Are you modeling here?
That's AI. So I'm going to tell you right there.
That is not. That's not AI. That's
Yeah,
you.
it is. But
Really?
it's me. But see, I'm not like
That's dope.
I'm grateful that I have good genes and I eat really healthy. You know what I mean? So,
And I see you go to a lot of red carpets.
yes, they're
That's
fun.
awesome. What's been your favorite red carpet
Well,
so
that
far?
was a great one that you just pulled up.
This one here.
Actually,
Where is this at?
that's actually Natasha's charity event, and she has an incredible show as well.
Okay.
Natasha Graziano, and she honestly is so motivational, and she's really like almost, you know, she not yells at you, but she's like, get up and get
Yeah.
going, and I love that in her voice and her spirit. And she's really, I mean, I put on her motivation to get motivated,
That's
whatever you
awesome.
got to do.
That's
But that was a really fabulous event that she did for Pencils of Promise, which was her foundation, helping kids, which I love kids. And again, you had so many great creative people in that space. It was
yes.
really phenomenal event, in Bel Air, in the hills, and
She's
wow, I
awesome.
mean, I'm so blessed to be able to do this and be in spaces like you said of people who motivate you and like the top people, and I'm just yeah, I'm so excited. Like I'm
That's
really
awesome. Yeah,
grateful.
Natasha's cool. I've done a photo shoot for her
Okay.
for I forget the magazine, L'Officiel, I believe.
Here, the
Um,
studio?
Not here, but it
Okay.
was downtown LA.
Okay.
And yeah, she's awesome. She's like super positive,
Yes.
very sweet. Her I think are they married yet? Her husband or fiance or
I don't know.
I'm not sure, but
I
he's
don't know the
cool.
personal lives. But now it's like everything because Instagram, everybody, even
Yeah,
if everybody's out there kind of with your personal life.
exactly. Yeah, and then Natasha did a photo shoot with one of my wife's designs,
Oh,
for her
amazing.
pregnancy. So that was pretty cool. Like
Awesome.
it's just
Yes.
cool all the people that you
See,
get
like
to
this
meet.
industry, it is small.
It is,
Even though LA is huge, but
right?
yet the industry of creatives, it's like we all do know each other at
Maybe
this
it's the
point.
levels.
It is
Maybe it's maybe we're all at that level that like
that too.
yeah. That's
Absolutely.
pretty cool. I
It
didn't even think
is.
about that. I just thought about that on the spot. Hey, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I wanna pull up this Barbie picture here. You're
Okay.
definitely modeling here.
Yeah.
This
I
is
mean,
not AI.
no, no, no.
What was this like? This is pretty dope.
Yeah, right. That's a cool set. See, you see the set and you're like, ooh, I could
Exactly.
create that.
How did you know what I was thinking? Get out of my head.
No, because I know that you can now. Now I'm like,
Yes.
oh, wow. What can I dream of besides a
Matter of fact, I'm
waterfall?
saving that right now. Save.
You're like, easy, done. But no, everybody wanted that set. Everybody, I mean, from little kids that wanted to take a picture,
Hmm.
like they looked at the Barbie thing and hey, that's all marketing and that's all part of this thing
That's
is
awesome.
that, the movie and getting people in front of it and getting people excited about something.
Yeah,
So that's what I like about it. For me, it's not just a set. It gets me excited. It gets me motivated. It gets me
exactly.
excited to wear something sparkly. And that's part of my, I guess, brand, you would say. But it really is part of my personality too.
Yeah, because you always love playing dress up anyway as a kid.
That's true.
So this is awesome.
Yeah.
I love it.
And yeah, thanks. Because honestly, this amazing studio, like, I mean, I wasn't styled, but
Hmm.
I mean, I love this, and it's like, winter white with the sparkles. It's just perfect.
It is perfect.
From the earrings, you could have it all here. Wow,
That's insane, isn't it?
it
So
is.
I didn't think she was gonna say that, but yeah, she got dressed here.
Of course.
She came up looking homeless. I'm kidding. I'm lying. She did not come here looking homeless. But you look good coming in anyway. But
Thanks.
she came in, she saw her closet. She's like, "Oh wait, let me grab that." And yeah, that's what we do here too. So
Yeah, you have to mention that because
yeah.
it has to be said because I know a lot of people that are looking for a space like that.
Oh yeah. That's what's funny. I do hear a lot that there's no spaces like that. Like we're very, very few.
Exactly, because bringing wardrobe and everything like that, it's a lot.
It
So I
is.
think one space that you guys do it all, it's pretty cool.
Let's try. Thank you. I appreciate that. I
Absolutely.
appreciate that. But yeah, we do have clothes for rent. We do have like Laurel DeWitt's metal and chain designs for rent. Um, like if you like say you book a shoot with me, I have my little section of clothing that you can choose for your photo shoot or video shoot, whatever. But yeah, we try to take care of all bases here.
And
So
we will take care of you right back.
that's
Whatever you
right.
need, recommendations, We got you.
That's awesome. I was just about to ask. See, I forgot what I was gonna say again. Dang it. Oh, so what do you like more? Like modeling, hosting, what else do you do? Do you sing or dance or anything? I
I
feel like you do a lot. I
I
don't know.
can't. I mean, I wanted to be like a dancer and when I was little, but it was expensive.
Yeah.
We had a really nice house and nice cars and my dad worked really hard and he pretty much did a deal. He made cabinets uh to the modeling school so I could go to
Okay.
modeling school. So, this is like I'm really grateful for the life, but like dance was just like too much. It was like,
Okay.
but honestly, I wish I did dance lessons when I was a little girl. So I don't like have, but I've definitely can dance. I can move, right? And I could
Okay.
also learn. I was a cheerleader, so all of
Okay.
that. But as far as like what is my favorite modeling versus acting and hosting,
Yes.
so I think so. I always say this: it's not where you are, it's who you're with.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that I've had like one of the best shoots I ever did was like with my mom, because it was like a Coke commercial. And I was like, even though I was in small town Pennsylvania, I was with my mom. We were just laughing, cracking up. She's cracking like just that energy, right?
Yeah.
And then like to be with really great people like I showed you that day with Smooth and like when you
Yes.
see synergies happening and like my model friends that I became really close with. When you have days like that, those are like the best days, and it doesn't have to be like I've been on like really big movie sets and you're with people and you would think that's cool and then it doesn't turn out to be so cool, right?
Yeah.
So it's not where you are, it's who you're with for me. And but as far as like so creatively, when people are whatever it is, if it's a movie set or if it's a show set or a photo shoot, it just is really the people that I've worked with that have made it what it is. So I can't really say that I have a favorite. It's
Okay.
really just more like a favorite energy
Right.
that
Right.
happens when
Okay.
you get certain people in the building. So
Nice. Okay. Nice.
I like them all,
That's
but it
awesome.
just depends.
What have you done more of?
Well, I've been on national TV, right? And I've been in movies. I have definitely modeled. I mean, I had like a magazine cover. I've traveled the world doing pageants. So
Man,
I
you
think
wear a lot.
I've done a little bit of all. I uh like had lines in the movie. It's not like I was just extra or something. Like I've
Nice.
definitely had supporting roles. I had a stunt double, so I've definitely I've definitely had the privilege to be involved in and I like it was a magazine cover like that I booked and like spreads in the magazine. So I've
Mm-hmm.
definitely so it's not and the pageant I did was like a world competition and I did that in Italy and so I've definitely been in amazing spaces and amazing opportunities. So like as far as that's concerned, I guess the reality TV thing, you can't have it's not really normal. You can't have your phone and you can't
Wait,
really
like the whole time you're on there?
no.
What?
So yeah. So it's not really normal where like I would have like to, send a picture to my dad and the experience, but no, they have you in it. So that situation is
Oh
really
man.
different, right?
Okay.
So I think, yeah,
Yeah, because
just
they don't want you to leak anything, right?
right.
That makes
Exactly.
sense.
So it's not necessarily normal, but it was a really cool experience and really, but yeah, like I said, it really depends on the opportunity or the time. Like I remember I was just talking to my best friend about this. There's a shoot that I did not want to do. I was in college and my sorority sisters like hated me at the time because every weekend I was going to New York City because I didn't want to binge drink.
Yeah.
And it was a photo shoot. I was like, oh, the girls are going to be so mad at me. But I went and I met my best friend who I ended up visiting out here. She's a beautiful Brazilian model. And I mean, so sometimes even things that you think, oh, I don't want to do this, turn out to be the most incredible opportunities of your life, honestly.
That's
So if you
true.
just look at it that way and you see that, everything could change on your perspective and you don't know who you're going to meet. And even if you are feeling like, I don't like these people on set. Like, just smile, just be with them and bring the best energy you can,
Yeah,
because you don't know who you're going to meet and you don't know how that's going to change your life.
that's
So
so
you really
true.
just change the energy of the room and you're good.
That's true. You got to get up, get out the house. Absolutely.
Absolutely get out of the house. That, yeah, that's a basic tip 101, is
Yeah,
just get out of the
for real,
house.
for real.
Definitely. I love that you said that though, because so many people, like, now with the cameras everywhere and all these things, and they're watching so much of the content we put out, but yeah, still get out and be with
Yeah,
people.
absolutely. Like, I mean, I get outside is scary, like I get that, but like it's about who you're with, like you said. So like if you're around the right people and you're in the right environment, it's not going to be a scary place for you to
Hmm.
even worry about.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, so is that like a common trend you're seeing now? Like, that more people are kind of like, I guess I would say, antisocial?
Yes. I mean, yeah, actually, yeah, but antisocial, but like social to their phone or their
Mm.
camera because they're
Mm.
posting it wherever they post it, but they're not really outside in the world. So they're
Mhm.
either in their studio or in their house, like live streaming or whatever, which
Mhm.
is cool. I mean, if you're getting paid and it's
It's work.
it's working for you, then absolutely do it. But if you're just at home and you can't figure out how to get that next paycheck or how you're gonna pay this next bill and you're just sitting there, you just got to get up and get out the house
Yeah, that's true.
because something's gonna happen. Because
Yeah.
you never know, like you said, you never know what's gonna happen
No,
until you
you're
get out.
right. No, I love that you said that, because I do think that people are getting zoned in,
Yeah.
and then they're on a loop
Yep.
of, I gotta pay. And it's valid. It's valid. They have to pay bills,
Yep.
but there is something to be said about getting out there in spaces with people. So to bring that back, I think, yeah, because this is a new thing. This is
Yeah.
new. It's a new issue.
It is. And then the whole talk about like banning TikTok, I don't know if it's gonna happen or not, but that's gonna hurt a lot of people if it actually does get banned.
Right.
Because I know a lot of people that do make money off of TikTok.
Right.
So like remember when Instagram shut down for like 2 or 3 days
Hmm.
and the world was just bonkers? Like
Right.
we didn't know what to do. And like yeah, like stuff like that can happen.
Hmm.
So we always gotta have a plan B. We always gotta be ready to get all you gotta do when that happens is get out the house and something else will come your way.
Hmm.
It just happens that way, like naturally.
So are a lot of people messaging you about this type of issue, or just like in your personal spaces of people that you know that like say, hey, like, I don't know how to get out of this?
I haven't had really like messages about it, but like when I'm around people, we'll end up like talking about the situation. Um, but it's like I guess it's not a lot of people because these type of people like don't like to get out the house, and I'm around people that usually do get out the house.
Hmm.
So, but yeah, I don't know because like I like to go to networking events,
Hmm.
things like that. How about you? Do you go to
Those are
networking?
important. I mean, sometimes it is. It's a lot. It's a lot to get ready.
It
You don't. You
is.
you just throw on a hat. But for me,
Yeah.
we gotta do our makeup
I'm
and hair.
blessed. I can wear all black. I mean, sometimes I wear like a black, like black slacks or something and a nice shirt, but it's still gonna be all black.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's the
Because
trend here. So you're
I'm
good.
like, with me, without my camera, I feel awkward. But if I have my camera, I'm so like, I'm so happy.
That's
I'm
like your golden ticket.
talkative.
I love it.
Yeah, exactly.
Your golden
So,
camera.
but
I love it.
like, if I'm in a spot without my camera, I'm like, I guess you could say an introvert. I don't know. Like, I'll be in the corner, just like, holding my drink, like,
Yeah.
be on my phone. But then I'll grab my phone and then start recording. And then,
Yeah.
like, thinking, like, oh, I can make a reel out of this event, or I can make some type of content out of wherever I'm at.
Hmm.
And then I feel back normal again because I have a camera in my hand.
See, I have the opposite problem. You looked at my Instagram and was like, oh man, because honestly, my problem is I'm so social that I'm so used to not documenting everything.
Yes.
So that's why it's better for me to actually have a show where I sit down and I
Yeah.
could just do this.
You need
Because
an assistant to record whatever you're doing.
exactly.
Do you have
So
one?
no, but I need
Your
really good.
boyfriend,
Oh yeah,
hello.
right. No, no,
Uh,
no. That we're not gonna mix business with that. We're gonna keep that separate. But no, so but it's funny that you say this, because this is why I know I need to teach, because the new generation doesn't understand that the
yeah.
socialization aspect. And I actually was out to dinner at Nobu with the influencer, and she's killing it.
Okay, you
Like,
fancy?
she Well, I just had to say that because it's, for TV's sake,
Yeah,
right? But here's the thing, like, you're right. She was like, "Wow, you're teaching me how to be social," and I was like, I was shocked. I was, but honestly, that was good for me to know that like these kids, they are looking and they need to know how to do this.
that's true.
And I will take them by the hand and I will show them.
That's awesome.
And maybe not by the hand, but yeah, actually now we're like virtually going into and
Hmm.
if we could get people out and motivated, that's what I would love to do. So yeah,
Yeah,
it's crazy because I don't struggle with that, right? But everybody, I mean, trust me, everybody struggles with something, but it's like something that's happening that needs to be addressed,
yeah.
and
Because
I would love to help.
another way that people are like going out, but they do it virtually. So like there's like these games where you can go meet other people in a virtual
Right,
world while you're just sitting on your couch with your Oculus
right,
glasses on. You know what I
right,
mean?
right,
So that's their way of of getting out the house.
right. But I think there's always like human touch, and there's always going to be
Yeah,
humanity still, like it will always exist no matter about, well, I think, because yeah, the technology like is going to miss that piece.
yeah,
But I mean, it is taking over, so you are in the right space.
yeah. Have you seen that movie with Megan Fox, Subservience or something like that?
No,
It's on. Do you have a Netflix account?
no.
Okay, well,
I'm like the worst client, but I because I'm always doing it. Rather, I watch what I need to,
gotcha.
but I will definitely check it out.
Check it out because it's creepy. Like not in the well, it's
Oh,
just
I heard the Demi Moore one was creepy.
really there's a Demi
Some,
Moore one.
yeah,
So
there.
in this movie,
Mhm.
she's like Megan Fox is an AI robot, and but she looks very human. She's like made with skin and all that.
Wow,
So it's very scary because
wow.
it's like showing because you know like overseas like in China or Japan they're always way above us, way ahead of us with their technology.
Hmm.
And I'm like, oh, they're probably already doing this over there. And it's so scary. Like the guy falls in love with the robot. I'm not gonna tell you too much,
Right.
but yeah,
This is
it's
what I heard. This is what she was telling me because I think she was almost scaring herself because she was like, "Wow, you're so social and I'm feeling so weird." And but she's like incredible at TikTok and on getting out the content. But see, that's what we talked about, balance, right?
yep.
So you got to ask yourself, what do you want to be, the top TikTok star making money but not have any social connection? You need to ask yourself that.
Mm,
Do you want personal relationships? Are they important to you? Then you need to like schedule some time to
right.
do that,
That's true.
And yeah, that's why I just need exactly what you said. I just need an assistant to do it because I can't. Like it's like I physically can,
Yeah,
but I thrive in actually talking in human connection.
that's
So,
awesome.
but I also know that this is a great tool, but I think, at least you are behind it. You're like the man behind the camera. So you kind of
Yep,
creating what's going out
that's true.
rather than, your daughter just watching whatever.
Yeah,
You're creating things that she's watching. So you kind of
I'm glad
have
you said that.
control, and yeah,
That's gonna be in the back
absolutely.
of my head now. Thank you for saying
Absolutely.
that.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
absolutely. Like this is what I mean. People need to just like reflect and really ask themselves like down the line, like, we don't know if we have tomorrow, but at the same time, like prepare as though you do. I mean, we are living longer lives, so,
Hmm. Yeah, maybe I'll be a robot one day. You never know. You never know.
I mean, you're close, like you're setting it up, but no, I don't know. You probably could with all your technology. It's amazing. It's amazing technology, but yeah, it would take me over before.
That's funny.
You're at least you're behind it. You know what you're doing.
Thank you
It's
so much.
clear.
Well, Elise, it's been awesome, like just sitting down and chatting with you. Really quick, and either this camera or your
Yeah,
personal camera,
absolutely.
I want you to first tell people like where they can find you. Let us know like anything you have coming up in the future or anything that they can look out. Sorry, anything that people can look out for, or anything that's already out that they can check out, and then any like any like tips or a little bit of advice for people out there that you can give them.
Okay, got
If
you.
you can remember all that.
Yeah,
Sorry, I just
absolutely.
dropped a lot on you.
You're good. So, yes, I am Elise Mosca, and you could find me at elisemosca.com, which is my website, and then also all the social media platforms is normally Elise Mosca, my name, and then my YouTube channel, which is the Elise Mosca Show, and that's where you could find me. I definitely have projects that haven't been released, like the horror film where I actually have lines and that you'll see me like really acting like in a new space because people have seen me in reality, but they haven't seen me as much in that space. But you definitely tune into the show. I want to motivate you and let you know that you are not alone, and whatever help that you need, I will love to help with all the connections that I've been blessed with in my life to pass them on to you and help in any way I can because we all have something to live our best life for. So, yeah,
That's
that's what I
awesome.
would say.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank
Thank you
you.
again, and hopefully I see you around soon. 'Cause I know
Yes.
you're busy because you're already about to be flying out all over the place.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling we'll see each other more often.
Regardless if we see each other or not, we will be connected and I will
Yes,
help you in any way and we will regardless. Yeah, because I will be moving for around for a little bit. So
yes,
yes, but I will look
absolutely,
forward to that. So thank you so much.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, until next time, guys. This has been another episode of the Creatives Corner, and we out of here. Peace.